Olive tuna chuan voina combined assistant and UDC exam lama kan question te kha discussion kan nei lo kanga paper 1 part A question number 51 na changin English kan nei chana chuan amla sabera hanin question common parts of speech changin bularon in chan le a parts of speech hi tuna kan online course kalme ka kan topic zo chiania kan chang par thetura ka nga parts of speech kan soi to angin question common le grammar in base na grammar thiam don le English language shim thiam don na poem molai berania parts of speech hi. Let's see the first question. Direction question numbers 51 to 54. Choose the correct parts of speech for the underlined word from the given alternatives. The ania 51 we have he was brought before the magistrate. The ania before the here underlined word so nia. In the options we have adjective, adverb, preposition and determiner. Chuanin adjective to noun so if ya tu kan tito adverb to verb adjective le verb so if ya tu kan tito boka preposition chuanin noun te pronoun te le noun le pronoun te kami sentence ain kung kai na te a position te ron so if ya chin kan tia chuanin determiner to adjective achanga kan lak chwa inge determiner chuanin a sentence nouns emo pronouns a subject kha engza ni omron quantify emoron point out to kha ania determiner chu chuanin hemi sentence kan en hi chuanin before ti kan he was brought before the magistrate so magistrate ma ron shwaya ni ron tia a position kha ron so if ya so one this is clearly preposition. Next we have he hurried by without a word. By he underlined word niya. In the options we have pronoun, adverb, adjective and conjunction. Chuan pronoun to ming ai o kan tia. If we look at this word ming ai o inaron omlaw shimshima tro pronoun to ni thailaw phota. Adjective kan ti chuan adjective chuan in pronoun emo noun aron describe kan tia by ti han he aron description lawa ni tro so man chuan pronoun le adjective chu an ni lawa conjunction chu enge conjunction chu joining words kan ti khanya heta hanin by ti hanin word le word emo phrase le phrase kha aron join chan pa lawa enge ani kan ti chuanin heta hanin hemi sentence han by hanin hemi verb hurried ti hi verb anya verb kha aron further clarify aron modify so van chuanin it is clearly an adverb. Next we have Liana is slow but sure ti kan neya but ti hi preposition ani Liana position ti aron so if ya kan ti chuanin aron station lawan ni tro adverb ani kan ti chuanin hemi sentence ahan a verb to auxiliary verb is kan neya tro verb hi aron verb aron so if ya lawa adjective aron so if ya lawa adverb vek ron so if ya po ani chuang lawa adverb chu ni law le phota chuan conjunction option B a conjunction kan ne conjunction to joining words kan ti to atro here sentence pani om thei Liana is slow Liana is short ti sentence pani anga om thei kha aron join ta chia coordinating conjunction kan ti ang chi kha ron ni chia ni joining word. One next we have number 54 we have there is no coffee left so we'll have to do without sugar ti kan neya adjective ani describing word ani shan law tro pronoun po ni lawa ming ai o aron ding ani lawa engma ron substitute chan lawa tro adverb adverb ani verb te adjective te adverb vek ron modify to kha ani lawa tro here without is functioning as a preposition. So the correct answers are 51 that's one preposition, 52 that's one adverb, 53 conjunction, 54 preposition. Kaka parts of speech lama chuanin ti zong kha ania. Next, we have another very important topic, voice. Voice po hi chuak deuh nge nge chin kha nia tro. Chuan question number 55 achanga 57 ki voice, active and passive voice kan ti kha nia. 55, let's see. The recently damaged roads are being repaired by them. Voice ay hanin poimo ber chu step 1 na poimo chu a sentence kan siar hanin passive nge ani, active voice eng voice zok nge ani ti kan differentiate the kan sha chan the nge nge hi angaya chen kha chuanin sentence kan siar hanin passive nge active kha kan shang lawa, active nge passive kan sha chan law chuanin a thak dan tur phe kho chu sha ta har don ani toro chuwan chuanin sentence kan siar re han active nge ani, passive kha sha ma sak nge nge angaya the recently damaged roads are being repaired by them kan ti chuanin a subject, a doer of the action kha atop lama o mani toro action na kha aron insoi masa khatyang kha passive voice kan ti ania. The question is in passive. Now we have to change it to active. Active a kan thak angai ta active a kan thak don chuanin them hian bul kan chan to anga toro them kha subject aron ni to dona them in booking kan chan don lawa they tin kan chan nge nge angai don ni they kan ti phota. Now let us look at the tense. A question here. The recently damaged roads are being repaired. Are being repaired. Tila hi kan verb. So niya attends to are ni chuan present niya taro. Chuan being chuan continuous ani nge nge ipokta. Present continuous tense in a question hi aron ti kan siya passive anya. Present continuous hi active kan da don chuanin are plus verb ing heta chuan verb kha repair ania tro are repairing ti kan nge nge angai don ani chuan khoita an option hi an enila they in chan na pathum kan ne ya chu ta chong khoya nge are repairing ti a om ta hian ani tro sia they are repairing the recently damaged roads. So the correct answer is C, option C. They are repairing the recently damaged roads. Attends ka apoy mo berze lani so voice at chuan. Question number 56. She cannot manage the situation. He active voice in aron oma chuan model kan ti ka can ti hi model hi kan ne atro. Active a question hi active voice anya model a omboka chu passive voice a kan thak don ani. Active to passive kan thaka modal verbs kan ti ang chin mo can, will, shall, may, might ti ho vel ang kha chuanin be aron chin ani tro chuan heta hianin option hi han en chin taila she cannot manage the situation heta object hi subject angin kan la tonga tro the situation tin bularon in chan angaya nga the situation cannot be managed by her. To be kanneya a model kalangai reng dona third form of the verb anipoka. This will be the correct answer. The situation cannot be managed by her. Cannot model kanne ka can cannot ti kanya could not will not dia in thak ringot don lawani. Oh chuanin model a chuanin be plus third form of the verb ka kanne china be managed. So clearly the correct answer is option A. The situation cannot be managed by her. Next, number 57. Do I not greet my friends warmly? Interrogative sentence kan neya question aron in zota tro. Chuan question hi eng tense ngeron do I not greet my friends warmly? Do to present tense niya tro. Present tense in kan neya chuanin do he present tense niya chuanin do I not greet my friends warmly active voice inaron o manitro chuan active voice achangin passive voice a kan thak dona Let us see the options. Ano nung beracheng kan start ang I have my friends not been warmly greeted by me. And so have in present indefinite tense. Emo simple present tense kan teaching ang kanito don lawa ni tiro at tense ka dictato don lawa. Will my friends not be warmly greeted by me to future? Aron ni today hepon ni tay don lawa. Were my friends not warmly greeted by me? Word it's a past tense aron ni today ni tiro you cannot remember, you cannot change the tense voice at so our correct answer is are my friends not greeted warmly by me? Simple present tense thau kanin ala omang voice at tikan kan correct answers to question number 55 at C, 56 A, 57 A bok kanit so Next, we have synonyms. Question number 58, 59. His synonyms. And I choose the word which have the same or nearest in meaning to the bold words. 58. There were angry denunciations on both sides. A bold word to denunciation. Our correct answer is a synonym to condemnations. Condemn na. Next we have 59. Each one of us is the subject of derision at some time or another in our lives. Derision closest meaning ganti to ridicule. Vanu is that di na ang kanya. Next we have tuna antonyms kanile tiani opposite in meaning A good leader will facilitate open communication among team members to help the project succeed. The bold word is facilitate. Facilitate kanti chuanin enge va tanpui va belts ha va ti ol samzong ka anya tro tsumi opposite to hinder kanti ang to hinder. To hinder kanti chuanin va ti buai emo rokol na va siam tiang zong kanya to hinder to facilitate opposite to law ni ti adonani 61. The ancient temple was a place of veneration for people who sought spiritual guidance. Bold word to veneration. Veneration to abik takin religious purposes vela po kan daasan, kan nga isan, kan nga ihlut ang ti kanya tsumi opposite siya to sacrilege. Hilaw ni doon ni So in question number 60 and 61, the correct options are both option A, to hinder tile sacrilege tika. Next we have complete the following using the most appropriate words given below. Hey so vocabulary zau chat ngai ang mo word meanings shat nemte one word substitution kanti ang ti tepo kanya. Question 62. Martin as a statesman is renowned for his dash skills. Renowned to shatlar di na kanya Martin to statesman ani eng vanga shatlo eng vanga larngi ani kanti chuanin oratorial skills. Oratorial to enge chongkam thiam tepo nyang mo thu soi thiam na chongkam thiam na wanga shatlo kanya chuan the correct answer will be oratorial. Next 63. The error was due to dash on the part of the clerk. Error kan ti chuan ti swal anya tero eng wanga ti swal nge kan ti chuanin negligence. Negligence ngai tha ngai saklo na wanga ti swal. Ti na anya the correct option is C, negligence. Next 64. The doctor's handwriting is dash and I fear I might buy the wrong medicine. Tahanin doctor handwriting a sentence a context en hian doctor handwriting kha chiar a har satawanga damdoi medicine le swal wrong medicine le kha hlau thu ania chiar thei lo chiar har sa chu illegible something that is difficult or impossible to read angkha illegible ani chu. Next, 65. You are instructed to proceed in dash with the new regulations. Regulations thar milin azirin I proceed tour ti na anya chumi mil azir kan ti chuan according to te kan ti ang deuh khan accordance niyang you are instructed to proceed in accordance with the new regulations. Next, number 66. Individual actions shall have no dash on the functioning of the group as a whole. Individual actions mimal action khanin heta group pumpui of a function kha aron ngong lawang tin anya khatyang khachu bearing shall have no bearing on the functioning of the group as a whole. So next we have question number 67 to 71. Subject verb agreement kan teaching ang kanya in class kan topic explain to tiap ani boka. It's very important. Confusing ang dewa lang ma say all some deu si anya tincha ne to ma say this is a very har salem lawani hemi topic hitu. Complete the following by making the verb agree with the subject. A sentence a subject te azir khanin option sa verb hi kan thlang don ti na anya tai chuanin atlang puin singular verb nge plural verb mantur ti kha ani maya. Number 67. Each of the boys dash given an assignment ti anya each ti na hemi word each ti reng hi chuanin singular verb kan man zel angai ni tero chuan options han entaila option A is singular ani phota tero B chuan have been have to plural law ni tadeya ani theidon lawani tero C are po plural verb anya correct answer ani lawa D kan enpon are being are to plural verb le thawanya so the correct answer is option A is. Each of the boys is given an assignment. Next, number 68. The jury comprising of 12 members dash found him guilty. Heta hian kan subject to jury ti hinya tro. Chuan jury to collective noun kan di ka collective noun ani chuanin hlom khat angala kania singular verb an mangze lang Chuan looking at the options we have has, are, have, were ti kan neya options palizi nga hian we have only one singular verb has. That is the correct answer. The jury comprising of 12 members has found him guilty. So next, number 69. The politician and the philanthropist dash invited to speak. Hemi kan confused the lecture atang chuanin and mga mi designation emo mi ni na patni kan soihanin sometimes it can refer to one person only. Mi pakhat khan ni na patni alo nei theya kami ani na patni kan soi khanin mi pakhat tho soi kan la soya wangin singular verb kan man ngai chang oma achang chuanin ni na patni kan soya mi patni veve ako ka mi patni ako kha chan plural ani nge yangai ni heta hian ni na patni kan ne ya tro politician tile philanthropist ti kan ne ni na patni kan ne ya mi pakhat soina ani nge mi pakhat item soina ani ti kan sha the na chu a article azirin article kan ti chu a and the ti khanya tro kan soi to kha heta hian the politician article voi khata oma and the philanthropist article ka voi ni ron oma ni tro article hi a shan veve ya an man chuanin mi patni mi shan veve soina ania khatyanga nga khachuanin plural verb kan mangang chuan option han entaila has been, is being, were le was being ti kan ne ya has is, was to singular verb ve kanya, the correct answer will be your plural verb were. The politician and the philanthropist were invited to speak. Mission veve kan soy nani wangin o. Next, Sangi along with her parents dash come to see the principal. Heta hianin subject ta hianin noun patni kan neya. Sangi tile parents ti hi kan neya nitro. Sangi ti chu mi pakhat anya singular anya, parents chu plural anya tro. Chuanin pakhat singular anya, pakhat plural anya, verb pa khanin singular nge plural kan hmanta kang hemi hi subject ka noun patni emo pronoun patni kan nei chuanin a verb agree to kha a conjunction a zirzel kha ani china hetan conjunction chu along with hi anya tro conjoining word sangi ti le her parents ti ron zom khom tu chu along with kha anya chuan along with ti mga kan noun te kan pronoun te kan zom chuanin a subject ka kan soi masak zok zel kha ava agree to rani oh heta hianin sangi ti le parents ti a hian kan soi masak zok chu sangi ani a sangi chu singular ani awangin heta kan verb po kha singular verb kan manangai don ani oh chuan let's look at the options. Options a hian were le have kan neya chung chu plural ve ve anya, is le has kan nei le a chu singular ve ve ni le ta ni chuan kan verb ka singular ani ngai ti kan shet to a chuan chuan c emo d ani ngai do na tro. Let's look at the sentence structure to na. Sangi along with her parents is come kan ti chuan a dik thei lawa ni tro, is come ti chu a structure a dik thei lawa, has come to see the principal kan ti ngai don ni oh chuan the correct answer is option D, has, singular verb ani ngai don ni oh. Next, I who dash your mother implore you to reconsider your decision. Heta hian subject I kan ne tro, subject ka verb ne na agree ngai me ba ka relative pronoun kan ti ang chi who kha alo om ta ni hemi relative pronoun who hianin I hi avako ka I ka ava relate tro pronouns a kan soi to ka different types of pronouns are relative pronouns chuanin vakung kai vathun zoma nei chin kan ti kha heta hian who ti hian I hi avathun zom tata chu wan chuan I hi kan verb khanina agree ngai do na, I who am your mother implore you to reconsider your decision kan ti don chi ani oh. I is kan ti ngai lawa, I are, I were po kan ti ngai lawa ni tro chuan chuan I kha agree don chuan heta options kan nei zinga hi chuanin am kha kan clear correct answer chu lo ni thei cha ni chu. Next, we have idioms. Idioms they are all very they're very common, quite common tro harvak kha omlawa. Question number 72 to 75, choose the correct meaning of the following idioms and phrases. A meaning zel kha kan enangai do na. Number 1, to add insult to injury. To add insult to injury chu kami situation adin hun kha vati chiat bel cha vati chiat zwal khanya to make a bad situation worse ti hinyang oh. Next, to rub someone up the wrong way ti chu mi kha kan tum reng wang nilo po khanin kanwa annoy kanwa irritate ve thaya ni khatyang soina khanya. To rub someone up the wrong way chu to annoy someone unintentionally. Next, 74, to be hoisted by your own petard ti chu to be harmed by one's own plan to harm others. Option C oh. Midangte chiat na tur akan enge kan low plan kha ke mani na kan va chiat pha ti na anya. To be hoisted by your own petard ti chu the correct answer is option C, to be harmed by one's own plan to harm others oh. Last, we have to have a skeleton in one's closet. To have a skeleton in one's closet ti chu thuruk enge mo thil za thak thil thup kan nei tinanya option A to have an embarrassing secret ti hinyang answer. So idiom sa chuan 72 option A, 73 option B, 74 C le 75 option A tikhan yang chuan tikhan part B kan kal theya part B chu writing lampang khania. First question essay kha kan neya essay hi chu essay hi chu kan soi thuilu kan soi wak lawanga presi a chuanin poimo ber chu a passage a main theme a passage na a soi tum lak chwa thiam kha ani me atro chuanin presi a chuanin title kan pek nge yangai ti kha kan shevek tonga chuan presi a chuanin kan passage neya changa kan presi zia chwa kha 1/3 a length kha 1/3 vel ani ngai tro mun thuma chena mun khat vel chau kha ni ngai a chuan presi a chuanin ke mani opinion te ke mani ideas te vazia lu ve vak vak kha rem lawa enge a length kha a quantity kha a toy fel at kha angai to a chuan hemi passage chu avai vai tang kan chhar chhuak kher lawanga time save nanin kan lo chhar kan mu theng chumo kan lo chhar sa vek to te ponyanga a passage na aron soi tlang puya chu tun modern era tun lai khovela technology te asang to a chung kara kan reading culture chuan technology ina reading aron affect dan mo atir hetlai velai chuanin a negative effects ang zong mo he kan attention span te ati toy thu te khatyang chi sang kha aron in zia ka chuanin next chuan advantage lampang te kha ron soi le thawani enge e-books te alo tam to a chute chang chuanin enge younger generations mo chalai te ta na reading material all sam taka access zong ani the thu te kha aron in zia ka ni ta hianin a title suggestion claim kan ziak kuringo tanga kan hu theng chumor entina na title la chuan The evolution of reading culture in the digital age. Ti te po lau ni thayanga mo title hi pakhat adik pakhat chawa om theishan lawa mani ruwa enge kan sha thiam da na zir khan title chi sang te khan ni ve thaya chuan I simple he zol pon reading in the digital age ti ringot ang te pon ani thei tho ta chuan reading in the age of technology te polo ti thayanga mo chuan space zanator space om lu tuklo vain ka soi me anga chuan enge reading in the digital era ti ang te pon ani thenga kha khanin a title kha apoi mo na ber chu a title khan a passage khi englam pange ani ti aron enge aron a title khanin a passage thil in zia kha aron shil torania chuwan chuanin thilwa makwa dang dai over ron phwa chwa po kha angai kher chuang lawa simple precia chuanin the simpler the better te po kan ti thenga achunga kan language man te po heta vocabulary va maksak de advanced vocabulary kan va man kher kha angai lawa simple language fia taka clear taka simple taka kan zia kha preci writing a chuanin a hlok zok china ni chuan next hian reading kha kan neya the passage is the paragraph is quite short hemi kan reading passage kha anya tro chuan a passage pum pu hi chu kan chhar shan lawanga a question sa kan changa nga. Question number 3. The phrase gather resolution from danger means aron intia gather resolution from danger ti omja chu danger a kan nomamo thil hlau thon om din hun der thonga te kan din khanin khami din mun akan om chunga base na te mo tumru na te kan lo nei ti na anita so wang chan the correct option will be D, finding strength, courage or purpose in challenging situations to overcome difficulties. Ti ki a correct option alo niang next we have answer si tu to pa kan tianga synonyms kan enlet sing potang synonyms first that chuanin grabbed a passage akan kan zuk chuk ze shan to lawanga ta han answer kha ka ziak mai anga grabbed ti hi when if we read the passage a synonym chu seized ti kha same meaning chuan next meet ti hi encounter ti khani bokani chuan encounters as kabel theng next weakening to debilitating khani debilitating ti kha synonym anya next shy ti hi in the passage kha timid men ti kan ne khamo timid same meaning chuan faced to confronted mi kan va confront chuan kan va face ti na ni kha tro same meaning to confronted chuan dangerous to perilous kha chuan fear kan nei le a fear to apprehension kan ti kha fear nei han a meaning kha in tu kan ni same meaning apprehension. These are the synonyms that came from the passage. Grabbed to seized, meets to encounters, weakening to debilitating, shy to timid, faced to confronted, fear to apprehension, chuan dangerous to perilous ti hinitani. Chuan a questions ka eta hanin o question paruk kan nei atro. Chuan a passage I han kan chukanga question so het lama chang han kalau chiar me anga The first question, what sometimes happens to a man's senses when he is suddenly faced with terrible danger? If a person suddenly encounters any terrible danger, the change of nature one undergoes is equally great. Sometimes fear numbs our senses. Like animals, one stands still, powerless to move a step in fright or to lift a hand in defense of our lives, and sometimes one is seized with panic and again act more like the inferior animals than rational beings. Hetilai vel hi question A chan na khani theido na ni mo mishing te hi kan sense hi hlaom danger akan omin engting kanom chin ti question chan na kha anya. Next we have, how does a frightened man resemble inferior animals? Hetahan hemilai na hianin mishingin launa kan ne hian inferior animals angin kan thei ti aron soi photani chuan chumi chu kho hetuna question hianin inferior animals an chuanin engtin nge an mo. How does a frightened man resemble inferior animals? Engtin nge inferior animals chu kan resemble dan kha aron zot le a chu chu Hey, man and the inferior animals alike, when confronted with almost certain death, gather resolution from despair, but there can really be no trace of so debilitating a feeling that the person fighting or prepared to fight for dear life. At such times, heti lai vel thing hi B answer ka heti lai bor vela changa lak thei hi ni chuan C, what change occurs in timid men when extreme peril must be faced instantly? Lau thon deu mo extreme peril la kan hianin timid men mizak zum mizezoi ang te po ka eng tin nge an chin ti khan ron zota chu he. On the other hand, frequently in cases of sudden extreme peril which cannot be escaped by flight and must be instantly faced, even the most timid men at once, if by miracle become possessed of the necessary courage, sharp, quick apprehension, and swift decision. Heng hi timid mena mizak zumo mizezoya nge lau thon danger and face an mania in thak dang lam na lau chin kan hu the ti chan na chu lau ni le cha si chan na chu ni thei ani chuan D, according to the writer, what happens to the mind and nerves when one fights for dear life? Ti hi chu hey hita han lau thon ma kanum han kan ril ru film tel telamo. The mind is clearer than it has ever been and the nerves are steel. There is nothing felt but a wonderful strength and daring. Heti lai bor vela hi D answer chu ni le theya. Next, E, why does the writer look back at certain perilous moments with joy? So hey, looking back at certain perilous moments in my life, I remember them with a kind of joy. Inga tinge hlawom lo ton chin te kha lom na nen hlim na nen angai toilet ti kha ron zo tatro achan chu joyful excitement na omwang po nilawa, but because they broadened my horizon, lifted me for a time above myself. Ti vel hi E answer ron kan hu thei na lai vel chu ni le ta cha bokani chuan last question hi chuanin a whole passage hi aron directa. In the last question we have, how does psychological states of numbness and clarity relate to the nature of threat? Ti chu a passage changa ke mani ina kan lo comprehend dan kan lo perceive dan na zir khanin hi chu chan the dan chang chang o manga tro kan psychological state kan ril ruwa he enge numbness kan ti chu ti ngai na shelo te po nyang mo shil hai taka kan te ti na lampang khani thea numbness chu chuan clarity chu ril ru fim chiang kan ti to kha chu ke mania lau thon kan nei te threat mo lau danger kan face te hanin kan ril ru alo fim te shil hai taka kan han oma kan han emo kan mind alo nam veka kan mind te alo clear vek hi engtin nge hemi passage a hanin how does psychological states khatyang state kha kan hlaom threat kan ma chon len nang khan dan nen khan enge a in kung kai na enge a in relate na ti khanin zo na kha alo kala khami ka chu a passage kan chiara chagin ready made answers kan provide lawanga mo tuna chuan kan discussion a hi chuanin reading a hianin poimo chu kan shat reng tu chu tuna hanin answers A B C D E ala kan answers mu theina lai kan soyani tero passage a han ma sengin kan answer huna hianin we have to remember that it is always better to write it in our own words. A passage mi han copy thak ringot ai chuanin a passage mi kha kan sha thiam dana mani understanding a simple de wa chan kha a scoring zok chu kan sha renga cha tikhanin voina combined assistant and UDC question discussion chu kan nei zo to a chuan kan soi to ang khan tuna online class kan nei me ka hianin test series te po king tela grammar hi kan chan chau me ka parts of speech kan zo to a subject verb agreement in kan chhun zo manga chuanin test series hi Saturday current affairs tetelin test series hi chop chwa ni china chumi chu online website online access kan pe boka cheng sang thum fee teng sang thum lek choin khang kha aron la enge nga event zel the ni ti khamin la shat sak bok ula ti khan voina kan discussion chu kan zo fel